Hey guys, Kincaid here. This is your episode 3 recap of Survivor Blood versus Water. Very, very dramatic episode. Lots went down. But before that, I want to give a huge shout out to the people over at Survivor Whispers for letting me host the chat episode. I've always said this. It's the Survivor community, the fans, the castaways. It's like one big great community. A lot of the fans get along. It's just great. And ever since I got not like involved in the show, like competing, which I hopefully do one day, but networking, like getting involved, like networking, going to charity events. I met a lot of new friends this way, and it's a great thing to be a part of. And I'm so glad I got involved. Like I've seen every episode. I've watched every episode, but I haven't really got too involved into it until South Pacific rolled around. And then I started chatting with people, doing these video reviews right here. And it's just a great thing. I'm glad to be a part of it, and I will continue to be a part of it until they decide to cancel it, which I hope is not soon, because I'm still I'm still trying to get onto the show. Right now, it's my 5th time trying, so wish me luck on that. So the next week I will be putting in another tape. I have a script written down. So this time, though, I will not be sharing the video. I got some advice not to do that, because casting people don't like it when people apparently share videos all over the internet. So unfortunately, this time I will not be posting the video on my Facebook or YouTube. So that's just a personal thing for me. So it won't come back on me. So with that being said, I will go into the episode 3. But like I said, crazy episode. Lots of mixed thoughts on it. We go into. I have lots to say about certain points. I'm not going to go into the whole episode bit by bit. I'm just going to focus on the points that I thought popped out, and obviously Redemption Island popped out. As soon as Colton starts his crying, he quits. I knew it was going to happen. I don't like Colton as a player. As a player, he's just horrible. I mean, I never got over how he was in One World. I was willing to give him a second chance. The very first episode, we thought he changed, and in the second episode, he was just pitting everybody against everybody, and it was awful. And in this episode, he just flat out quit. He started crying. Here's the thing that really bothers me about it, is it's day 3, and he said he didn't get along with his tribe, but in my opinion, he never really tried to. The Galan tribe was just trying to be peaceful with each other, which I'm okay with at a certain, but down the road things are going to happen. But, they're trying to get along. They're trying to have a peaceful camp, there's nothing wrong with that. And Colton just wasn't having it. He just was trying to pit people against each other, so that was on him. Him saying that he didn't like his tribe, didn't get along with his tribe, well, that was his fault. Because he was the one trying to create the chaos that he could rule in chaos. Well, he quits. He has a breakdown. I do think Jeff ripped him pretty good. I think Jeff went a little too far. I just think he said, Colton, you're quitting the game. Okay, you can go. Instead, he made this. I think Jeff, as great as a host as he is, I think he went a little extreme with it. Yeah, I know. I can't stand Colton. I don't like the kid. I don't know how he is in his personal life. I mean, I seen him chat in Facebook groups. He seems okay, but as a Survivor player, quitting on the 3rd day is just disgusting beyond belief. And as I do kind of take it personal, because I applied going to be on 5 times, and to see somebody quit on the 3rd day is like, why would they keep bringing people back that obviously don't want to play the game? Because if he quit on the 3rd day, he obviously didn't want to play. Now, I did watch the Survivor After Show, and apparently he had some strategy about quitting, about helping Caleb along his game, which, okay, that's cute, that's nice, but I don't see... I don't think, my personal opinion, Colton wasn't going to last very long if he did. So I think Caleb is going to go pretty far. He's pretty well liked in his tribe, it seems, and he hasn't had any votes, and he hasn't pissed anybody off yet. So I don't know how good that strategy would have been, because I don't think Colton would have lasted too much longer. So, and Jeff kind of went a little extreme. I understand Jeff Probst being upset. You know, Jeff did... And here's another thing that I thought was interesting. He said Colton quit twice. Colton faked his appendicitis. Comes to find out, it wasn't appendicitis, but Colton had some kind of bacteria in his stomach. He had a stomach ache. I don't know the whole truth of the story, but if Colton did quit the first time at One World, why would they have brought him back? So, but anyways, enough about Colton. The guy's gone. Nah. Hey, goodbye. Sorry, Colton fans, but I don't like the kid at all. And being a actual guy that wants to be on the show, and they just keep bringing back guys that don't want to play, just don't sit well with me. Okay, enough of that. The immunity challenge was awesome. It was the beanbag sumo wrestling match, and we had some pretty awesome matchups. Brad Gervasi, we know that Brad Culpepper was wanting to say to Gervasi, he's been wanting to get at him ever since Gervasi has been gloating a little too much. I like him, but he has been gloating a little too much to the other tribe. It was a great match. Gervasi put up more in a fight I thought he would. As we know, Brad Culpepper is a former NFL star, and I thought Culpepper would just boom right in the water. No, that wasn't the case. Gervasi put up a good fight, but Brad does win out in the end. Let's see, another couple that stood out in my mind. Sierra versus Kat. Don't know what happened there, but Sierra was gone like that. We do see more of her later. Actually, let me talk about that now. But later, she goes up against her mom, and she puts up a fight. It was one of the best matches up. She puts up a great fight against her mom. Now, the only thing I could think of was she was saving her energy to battle her mom or something. So she let Kat have the win. Don't know. I mean, it just looked like Kat. I'm not slamming Kat's awesome, but it was done like that. But when she came, when Sierra was going against her mom, it was a very good matchup. Laura wins. The other daughter mother matchup was Tina versus Katie. Another good one. It was nail biting. Tina wins that one, but the one I was most looking forward to was Vetus versus Eris, and everybody knows I'm rooting for Eris mostly this season. Very good matchup. Jeff, before the match, got into the family history thing. At one point, Vitus did do a cheap shot where Eris knocked him down, and Eris was like, get back up, get back up. While Eris is down, he went for the legs, but it didn't work. Eris did pull it out, and at the end, Vetus redeemed himself, in my opinion, for the cheap shot. He's like proud of his brother. Eris was crying in a little bit about how much he loves his brother. It was a very touching moment, and a very good sportsmanship on Vitus' part, even though he did do a cheap shot, which is, bygones be bygones. I'm not gonna rant and bitch about it, because Vitus has a great backstory and how he overcame his addiction, and anybody that does that and makes something of themselves deserves respect, in my opinion. Oh, something else about Redemption Island. Rachel Lost, Tyson's girlfriend. We saw a part of Tyson, very human, and he was crying at the end, and he does one of the best lines I ever heard, and this is so true, that people take Survivor too seriously, that it's a game, and that is so true. Even to this day, we have contestants from previous seasons who won't let it go, and they insult other contestants that obviously are moving on with their life. And some of these people are, they need to let it go. And Tyson's right. It's just a game, And people take it way too damn seriously. And this is after what happened with Colton quitting and all this. So we go into Immunity Challenge. The Immunity Challenge, obviously, Galong won with the sumo wrestling matches. Once it comes down to Tribal Council, we think it's either Brad Culpepper or John, who has now 2 hidden immunity aisles, because Candace won the Redemption Island duel. So now he has 2 hidden immunity aisles. He shares it with his tribe, so he's got a big target on his back. And people now want to vote out Brad, because at this point Brad is getting on their nerves, which I like Brad. He's comic relief, man. He is awesome. I'm Team Culpepper too, along with Team Haycat, which is my goofy little thing for Hayden Cat, and Eris. I was rooting for Rupert too, but he's gone. So John gets voted out, and here's the interesting thing. It's now Candace, John, and Marissa. You knew eventually that a loved one and a returning player was going to duel at Redemption Island, and it was inevitable. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next week. So at this point in the season, I'm loving it. I liked it before, but now it's great. And the only player I didn't want to win is now out. So I have 4 or 5. I have 5 people I'm really wanting to win, but it's all good. It's all good. So next week I close that week, so I will have my DVR set. So the review might be a little late. I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel. But peace, love, chick grease. Love you guys. Bye.